Okay, class, so we are now ready for our last field trip. And we are going to go to one more place in Utah. But before we go there, I wanted to ask you guys if you ever have seen this quarter. Because that is what we're going to be talking about today. If you've seen one of the Utah quarters, on the back of it, it has two trains with a spike. So we're going to be talking about what that's about. In order to do that, we're going to just go down and zoom in. Alright, so here we are at this place in northern Utah, and this is where we had the railroads meeting. And where they met, where these two railroads met from coming across the different parts of the United States, is called Golden Spike National Park. Actually, the Golden Spike National Historic Park. And we'll take a couple of pictures here. We're actually going to go in and do a little 3D picture. So we're going to get to see these two trains here. So one was coming from the western part of the United States, and the other one was coming from the eastern part of the United States. And this train right here is called Jupiter, and it's our blue train, and it was coming from California. And then we're going to go all the way around here. Oh, we got another one of our symbols that we talked about, the United States flag. And here we go, right here. This red train is number 119. It's coming from the east. And here they met, right here on the track. But before they did that, they had to put one of these spikes in that held these rails down onto the ground. And they hammered in the last one of these spikes. And they used a gold one, and they called that the Golden Spike. And that signified the east and the west meeting. Go ahead and go out of there. So, I am going to show you kind of far out our two trains. We're going to zoom way out. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit more. So here we go. Here is our number 119, and here is our Jupiter. And I have already marked their paths right here. So we have the Union Pacific, that was the red train, and then we have there we go, the other train right there, marking our blue line there. And we are going to measure how far of a distance they went. So we're going to take our ruler, and we're going to go from, zoom in a little bit more here, and we're going to mark from the beginning of our red trail. Here we go. And we're going to take it all the way over here. Oh, it's starting to go without me. There we go. We want to go to our yellow push pin. And they traveled about, oh, we think we need to go a little bit further there. They traveled about 851 miles. Now let's see. We're going to go ahead and clear that. We're going to see how far the other train went, Jupiter went. So we're going to mark on here. Okay, get our ruler again. Move it out of the way. And we'll click on there. And we're going to take it all the way to our push pin again. And they went about 530 miles. So the red train went a little bit farther than the blue train. So how do you think the trains helped with travel compared to what they were using before? They were using horses and buggies and hand carts. How do you think that helped with their travel? Yeah, they were able to get there lots faster, and they were able to get more stuff, and so that's why this was such a great thing that happened, was these two train tracks meeting in the middle and making it so that one coast was able to meet with the other part of the world. And there were some other train tracks that went all the way to the other ocean. So now this was a transcontinental railroad system. So it went from one side all the way to the other side. So that was pretty significant. And that really helped with getting stuff where they needed it and being able to get stuff from far away. So that is our last place. And we're going to watch a little movie about these trains. Oops, let me get on the right thing there. So here's a picture from when it did happen of the two trains meeting and all the railroad workers right there on the train. And I'm going to tell you something pretty neat right here. This guy right here with his legs crossed, that is one of my great-great-grandpas. That's pretty cool for me. And here is a picture of that golden spike that was put into the railroad tracks. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to watch our movie about this. And that's our field trip, learning about all of our different landmarks and symbols.